Next to enter the den are
Scousers,
the entrepreneurs
Gnarly Charlie,
and
Yano.
who are hoping their invention can clean up the environment so they can clean up in business.
We're What's Cooking, and we've got the heaviest merch on the market, and we're looking to bring it to the Dragons today, seeking investment.
Take money off any of the Dragons, but we reckon that Peter Jones and Tuka Sullivan are the two fellas who will be most interested in what we've got to offer.
Hello Dragons, I'm Gnarly of House Charlie and this is Yono, and we are What's Cooking, and we today bring you a once in a lifetime opportunity to make $1 million.
That was unbelievable. That actually was. We couldn't have done that any better. So Dragons, we What's Cooking have come to the den today to ask you for £100,000 worth of investment in What's Cooking itself. You'll get 5% of the company and it will make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. That's right, Deb, I'm looking at you.
So, I can see some faces have changed. You're thinking to yourself, who are these guys? What is this $1 million investment? And what is that smell? What would you do if I told you that this investment is 100% risk-free and it is literally like money growing on trees?
Right, Dragons, I know what he's just said sounds absolutely crazy, but he is actually telling the God's honest truth. You can grow money on trees, and we at What's Cooking have come up with a foolproof way to make millions and millions and millions of pounds. Our product is called Funny Grass, and it is 100% the best merch you will ever smoke in your goddamn lives. Now, I know what you're thinking, Dragons. Before you start, we know, unfortunately, Funny Grass is not legal in the UK, but we thought you might be able to help us with that, seeing as I know you Dragons are up to all sorts, got your fingers in all these pies, getting in with the government. So in order for this to work for everyone, you've got to hold up your end of the bargain and legalise it, man.
So Dragons, we've got a quite easy business plan that you can follow with us right now, and it goes like this.
So on the bottom of the pyramid, Dragons, we've got 100 primed and ready Ketwigs out on bikes all over the streets, all over the country, spinning bits, little bits, 20 bags, whatever you want, anything for personal use, because you know what plod are like. They get their bits off a few kids who we know from around the way, a few of the boys. They're always out, they're always active, the phones are going mad, so you know the demand for Funny Grass now is at an all-time high. And then of course, where do you think the boys are getting their bits from? You know where, fresh from the source, Dragons, from me and from Charlie. That's who, What's Cooking. We are the top of the pyramid. You're looking at numero uno, El Jefe, the boss.
Oh. And have you spoken to any retailers about this?
It's an excellent question, that, Dragon number one, but we are not willing to disclose that information at the moment because we don't know who's sitting in this room. It's got wiretaps, cameras. What's Cooking are looking for an in and out job, just like you.
Who's the company you're talking to?
Peter, have you not heard what he's just said? We can't tell you who they are, obviously, for obvious reasons. I don't know why you're asking silly questions. Are you plod or something?
Well, I can't decide whether I want to invest. I have to know who it is.
Listen, Peter, I'm not going to tell you again. This is your last warning now. If you ask me this question one more time, I promise you, the boys will be posted up outside your hands quicker than you can say Funny Grass.
You're not going to tell us?
Lads, is he being serious, lad?
Seriously.
I swear to God, you
Sure
best
you mean
fucking
that.
get him.
Are your hands cold?
And why are you trying to be funny? Do you think because there's cameras in that here that we won't do nothing? Do you think we're a pair of muppets or something like that? There's me hands. They'll be fucking all over your throat in a minute if you don't shut up.
The comfy but cagey entrepreneur remains tight-lipped in the face of favoured dragon Peter Jones's probing. But it appears Deborah Meaden has spotted some potential in the product.
What I see here is massive opportunity.
Yes, Deborah girl. Have you got biff and skin, yeah?
Because there's absolutely no doubt at all, if this product solves that problem, bingo.
Look, Deb, I swear to God, I promise you, it's the heaviest about, honest to God. Charlie smoked that much of it, it's turned him blind.
It's ludicrous, I'm sorry, but I'm out.
Lad, no one was even speaking to you, you little fucking haggis muncher. Listen, Deb, come on, just give us a chance. We know that you love a little cheeky one every now and again, and we promise you, we wouldn't lie, this is heavy smoke.
That's fact. That's what you've told me.
Mum's life, Deb, swear to God.
So, what product have you introduced in the market that has made a huge return for investors?
Well, Peter, I'm actually glad you asked that because you are looking at the man who is responsible for flooding the streets of Liverpool with XL bullies. That's right, it was me. I got the first one.
How much money did people invest in that business?
Well, I'm going to surprise you now, Peter. Nobody actually invested. I started up on my own. And then £3,000 off our kid and went and bought an XL bully and just pimped them out all over Liverpool. His Instagram was going mad. I was making thousands of pounds. You know how much them dogs go for? £3,000 each, minimum.
And how much did it sell for?
Well, I had a bit of a run-in with the law and you know how it is, like plod, you know what I mean? So the whole thing sort of got shut down and then they ended up getting a dog took off me and then someone's kid got bit and it was just this whole thing, so I didn't sell it for anything.
What, it went bust?
Yeah, it went bust.
Okay, great. And so go back to
Charlie.
What have you got
Charlie.
that's delivered huge returns for investors?
That's an excellent question, Peter. I jumped in nice and early when it was in the infant stage. There was an energy drink that was about to skyrocket and I was the guy who was there at the helm of it.
And what business is that?
Also another excellent question, Peter. You might have seen it, the multi-million views. I was at the helm of Wakey Wines itself. I was there, I was pumping them all out. Wasn't no Abdul, it was me.
It's your company.
Well, no, like I was just there when the other fella was just running it, but I was the one who was behind the camera. I was doing all the effort and work, bloody hell.
Oh, so you work for a company that was successful. So go back to my question, £2 million worth of value.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Is that all you've got to say? Just fair enough?
Yeah.
Do you not care?
Peter, do you honestly think I'm arsed? I'm here for your dough.
Wow. What an attitude.
Tensions rise as the entrepreneur's laid-back demeanour leaves Peter Jones unusually gobsmacked.
Quite a strange attitude. I mean, you've come into the den today wanting investment and wanting a dragon.
Right.
But it almost feels like you're not really bothered whether that happens or not.
Listen, with all due respect, no one asked you. We're here to speak to the man himself. Tuka, can we do a bit of business, please, fella?
Oh, you really came for Mr. Tuka, is that what you said?
Listen, we're just here for the money and we reckon Tuka's got the money there.
You see, you seem a really nice guy.
Thank you.
But
Yeah, I know.
there's something about you that is just horrible. Your attitude and your demeanour is just really off-putting. You're asking me to invest in a company that you're valuing at £2 million, and you're not even willing to share who you're talking to. It's just bizarre. And you haven't even got a product that's working yet, and yet you still, with your hands in your pockets, your demeanour and character is about as far away as being attractive to invest in. And yet,
Yeah, I know.
there's something that I really do like about you. When we've got into the detail, I feel that you've been really, really honest. Even to the point where you could push away an investment with your candidness. So that is really genuinely refreshing. And that's why I'm going to make you an offer. I'm going to offer you all of the money for 30%.
In one of the biggest U-turns ever seen in the Den, Peter Jones lays into the entrepreneur and then lays down an offer. Can Deborah Meaden see past the design flaws to a product that has a place in the market?
This is really one of those high stakes but high gain businesses, because you have got magic dust if this hits the spot. So I too am going to make you an offer. I'm going to offer you all of the money for 30%.
I like the product, I like what you're doing, and I can add a lot of value there in terms of manufacturing, marketing, and distributing. So with that in mind, I'm going to give you an offer. I'll offer you the £100,000 for 30% of your business.
Tej Lalvani becomes the third dragon to tender a deal. Mr. Tuka's connections meant he was in the duo's sights before they entered. But is he sold on their solution for pollution?
This is a sector that I'm in, and it's interesting, but I also know what's involved. I think I can help you bring this to a point that it's ready for market. First of all, with the manufacturing. Second of all, we've got distribution worldwide. So I'm going to make you an offer. I'll give you all of the money, but I want 30%.
Tuka Suleiman straps himself into the product and makes a play for the business.
You want to go back in the wall and think?
Yeah, go ahead, one sec.
After a rocky start, the two entrepreneurs have witnessed a remarkable turnaround by the Dragons and clocked up 4 identical offers. But at 30%, Peter Jones, Deborah Meaden, Tej Lalvani and Tuka Suleiman are all asking for 6 times the amount of equity than the 5% the pair are willing to give away.
Lad, ring our kid now and tell him it's on. Serious. We are out tonight, I swear to God, if this comes in, lad.
That's 30% heavy though.
I know, but lad.
30. We need to half it.
15%.
Lad, once these find out that we've smoked it all, what's going to happen then?
True.
15% or go on. Can our arms be twisted?
Let's go for it. So, Dragons, we have made a decision and we've decided to reject all of your offers. We ain't taking 100 grand for 30% or nothing, especially not off some little muppet who called me horrible.
I didn't say horrible, did I?
Yes, you did actually say horrible.
Oh, I take it back.
Don't call me a liar, lads, I swear to God, because you're about this close to getting dealt with. These are the terms. We'll take 100 grand of the money. We'll go up to 15%. Final offer.
We're so far away.
Right.
You know, we're at 30% and then you're saying 15. So it's quite a huge gap. Are you willing to move a bit more?
Listen, there's no wiggle room between us. We've wiggled enough. You're wiggling.
Well, guys, look, I mean, there needs to be a reward risk, and I think 30% is fair for £100,000 at this stage. So on that basis, I'm out.
That is a long way from being finished. And I think where you're proposing, it's just too far away. So I won't be investing. I'm out.
I'm slightly apologetic that I did call you horrible, but I'm not willing to drop down to 15%. So on that basis, I'm also out.
3 dragons depart in quick succession. Only Tuka Suleiman remains. He has a track record in investing in businesses Will he compromise to catch a deal?
I know what I can offer. I think you know what I can offer.
Yeah.
I've taken a product. Within a year, my partner, who was the creator, was offered £5 million for a stake. So I know what I can bring to the party. I also know that I have the team to make this work. But I wanted to reduce my stake to 25% and give you 125,000.
So just to clarify, Tookie, you're offering more than 100,000, 125,000
Correct.
for 25%.
Correct.
For 25.
This is my final offer. I will give you £125,000 for 25%. When I receive my money back, I will reduce my stake to 20%.
Go ahead, Tuchel, lad.
Good. Well
Done.
Deal.
Well done.
Well guys.
Tuka Suleiman negotiates hard and wins a deal.
He's like your long-lost brother.
Right, what do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
there you go.
Definitely.
And the entrepreneurs walk away with £125,000 in their company coffers.
Hey, lad, guess what, lad? Guess what? We've just come out the Dragons with 100 grand. Tell the boys we are out tonight. Tonight!
I've never seen you work so hard for a deal, Tooka. Well done.
I was just excited to shake his hand because it came out of his pocket for the first time.
Yes, people, you know the score, you've just seen it. Funny Grass is back in business and we are here to stay. Get on us, people. What's Cookin 0151 for the freshest merch about.
And that's a wrap.